What's up y'all, and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is a very special one because it is officially my birthday, and I thought what better way to kick off my birthday than to do a get ready with me style video with all of y'all. So that's what we're gonna do today. It is very early in the morning. I wanted to get this filmed and posted in the same day, so that's why it's going up a little bit later than my uploads usually go up. But we're just gonna kind of hang out, relax. This is very chill. I do have a couple of new products to play with, but for the most part it's things that I just kind of pulled from my collection and I really wanted to play with. But I will absolutely link and list everything down the description box below per usual. If you're ever curious about anything that I use in any of my videos, always check that description box. I squeeze as much information as I can into that tiny little box, but I'm pretty excited about this. So I'm gonna go ahead and get my hair out of my face, zoom y'all in just a smidgen, and we're gonna start getting ready with me for my birthday. Alright, so we are zoomed in, my hair is out of my face, and my skin is prepped and ready to go with all of my skincare. So let's go ahead and jump into primer. I did finally pick this one up from Milk. This is the Cloud Glow. This is a weightless cloud-like foam made with turmeric extract for a hydrated, smooth, glowy base before makeup application. I'm excited about this. This launched recently. I mean, at this point it's been out for a little while now, and I've really been wanting to try it and pick it up, and finally I did. I love a good hydrated glowy base, and this one kind of intrigued me because it's a foam. That's probably way too much, but I just want to check this out. I want to see if it's going to hold my makeup in place or if it's just going to be another like glorified gimmicky moisturizer. I feel like Milk makeup, oh my gosh, it's early in the morning, I told y'all, but I feel like Milk makeup always comes out with something a little gimmicky, but they're good. So they're not just a gimmicky product that it's like you can pass on it. They're usually good. So, you know, they have this, which we're gonna try. They have the jelly blushes that they came out with earlier this year that went viral and kind of took over everything. Yes, those are very gimmicky, but they're really good as well. So far this looks really nice. It is glowy, it's hydrating, it does give a little bit of tack to the skin, so definitely right up my alley. I'm excited about that, but we're just going to carry on. So like I said, today is going to be a very chill day. Usually what we do is whoever's birthday it is, they kind of get to pick the vibe and the flow of the day, and I think I want mine to be just very relaxed, very casual, nothing crazy. I really want to sit and read a little bit and just kind of hang out. Right now I am working on the Throne of Glass series. I'm actually almost done with it. If you've read it, you'll know exactly where I am. I am on Empire of Storms and Tower of Dawn, and those two books you actually read in tandem. This is the first time I've ever done that, and it is a wild ride, but I think I'm about maybe 60% of the way through both of those books, and then there's only one book after that, so I'm getting pretty close to the end. I don't have a whole lot left, and then I think when I'm done with that, I'm probably going to move on to Crescent City. I've already read A Court of Thorn and Roses. I did really enjoy that series. I thought it was really good. Where is my foundation brush? Okay, here it is. I thought it was really good and I really enjoyed it, and I do like Throne of Glass, but you can definitely tell from reading it, it is slower paced. It is when Sarah J. Maas was a baby writer. You can tell that she's just getting started because you can see the improvement in her writing throughout the series. You can see her get more detailed. You can see her world building kind of pick up and things like that, but it's good. It's just not a favorite series of mine. I hate how slow it moves, and then the last 100 pages hit you like a ton of bricks and you can't put the book down. But I am enjoying it. I'm excited to read Crescent City, but a series that I absolutely love and I've already read, I read them when they came out, was the Fourth Wing series. If you haven't read that yet, it is absolutely fantastic. If you're a reader and you love a fantasy book, 100% worth the read. Yes, it's very hyped up. It is very popular on TikTok, Instagram, all of that, but it is 100% worth it, and I have already pre-ordered the third installment in the series. I think she said there's going to be 5 total, but the third one does not come out till January of next year, and it'll be here the day it gets out. So if you're wondering what I will be doing January 21st of 2025, I will be curled up in a corner reading the next installment of Fourth Wing. I just love that foundation so much. This is the Christian Louis Vuitton one that came out earlier this year. This is a beautiful foundation. I definitely don't think that you need to spend $77 on a foundation, but I did and I need to use it. I need to get every penny's worth out of it. But other than that, y'all, I think we might kind of like play some games, hang out a little bit. I love to just hang out with my boys. I really do. Like, my world basically revolves around them, and they're getting older and I just want to spend as much time with them as I possibly can. But we'll also go out to dinner tonight. We always make it a tradition to go out to dinner for everybody's birthday, and I don't know what I want. I haven't decided. My boys already know. They've known probably since their last birthday where they wanted to go to dinner. My youngest son picks the same restaurant every single year. We always go to Hibachi, and the two of us usually get some sushi, and then we split like the hibachi steak or chicken depending on the mood that we're in, and it's just really fun. It's a good vibe. But they're both July babies, so that's like right around the corner, so I don't know what I want to eat. Like, I would be perfectly okay with ordering a pizza and just hanging out at home, but you know, we go out to eat for birthdays. That's what we do. We don't go out to eat a whole lot, so I don't want to take that away from them, and I know they're excited. I've heard them kind of like talking about telling the waiter it's my birthday and having them sing to me. So yeah, that's kind of the vibe for the day. I don't need a big birthday party. I don't need to be made a fuss over. I don't need the presents. I don't need all of that. I just want to hang out, enjoy my day, spend it with my kids, my family, have some good food, maybe some dessert, and just call it a day. Like, very chill, very relaxed, and I am 100% okay with that. All right, let's move on. So I do have a couple of new products to try out from Dibs. I have really been wanting to try the brand for a while now, and I finally went onto their website and I got like the blush bronzer stick duo. I have a highlighter. I have a baked blush duo. I even have some brushes, and we're gonna play with it. So let's go ahead and start with this right here. This is the Desert Island Duo Blush Bronzer Stick, and it comes with obviously a blush and a bronzer, and I've heard a lot of really good things about this brand, and I've really been wanting to try it for a long time. So let's see what this formula is like. Okay, very creamy. That's actually a really pretty color. It's very like warm, but it's like not an orangey warm. It's more of like a red warm. I think that's gonna look really pretty on my fair skin. So I'm gonna go ahead and just do this on the back of my hand like I normally do, and then I'm gonna pick it up with, do I want to use this brush? Yeah, let's use this brush. So we're gonna use this brush from Dibs, and I'm gonna put this on. I have not powdered anything other than my under eyes. That is so pretty, y'all. Look at that color. It's absolutely gorgeous. It blended very effortlessly. I didn't have any issues picking it up, blending it out. It's not patching, it's not lifting. This is a good day, y'all. This is a good makeup day, which makes me happy because, like I said, this is my birthday makeup. I really didn't want to have to wash this off and start over, so let's hope it lasts all day long. But that's pretty. I see the hype. I get it 100%. That is beautiful. That is absolutely gorgeous. I'm obsessed with the way it looks, and I really love this brush. Like, I wasn't too sure how I was gonna feel about it. I'm not a big double-ended brush person. Okay, I'm excited. Let's go ahead and try the blush side now. So this is what the blush looks like. Let's do a little swatch. It feels like the same creamy formula. It is that beautiful pink that I absolutely love, that has been really, really popular. And for this, I think I'm just gonna go ahead and pick it up with my BK Beauty 109 brush. And we're gonna see how this goes on the cheeks. I would imagine it's gonna go on the same way that the bronzer did, because it feels like it's the same formula, and I'm assuming that it probably is the same formula. That's really pretty. Very buildable. It's blending out the same. I like this. Oh, I might have to order more, y'all. I might have to get on their website and pick up more of these. This is absolutely gorgeous. Yeah, that's absolutely gorgeous. I love the way that it looks. I'm a big fan of this little stick. Right out the gate, first impression, I really like this. I'm not the biggest fan of cream products. They're growing on me. I'm starting to find formulas that I like more and more. But this one, this is a beautiful formula. So we're gonna keep testing it. Obviously, I will test it over powder. We'll see how the formula holds up, if the pigmentation lasts and all of that. But I do have some more products to try. So let me go ahead and set my face really quick. I had to kind of get this open. I had a really hard time. Set my face really quick. And I do have the Baked Blush Duo. And I also have a highlighter as well to try. All right, so this is what we're looking like. I did set everything down. I did throw a little bit of a powder bronzer on over top just to kind of set that bronzer down and reiterate the color a little bit. But before we jump into the rest of this, I think I want to add a little bit of like a finishing powder to the skin, just because that is a matte foundation that I'm using. It is a matte powder that I'm using, and I want to add just a little bit of glow. So I'm gonna go ahead and go in with my mineralized skin finish from MAC. I love this. Next to the Hourglass powders, this is my favorite if you want a little bit of a glow from a finishing powder. It is still on like the higher end pricier side, but it's not as much as the one from Hourglass, and it still has a beautiful effect. It's absolutely stunning, and I feel like this is an OG product anyway, but yeah, just that little bit of glow. Okay, love it. Let's go ahead and move on. So like I said, I do have one of their Baked Blush Duos. I picked up the shade VIP Pink. It was really hard to tell online what I wanted, and this is the one that I picked, and wow, this is very bright. This is very, very bright, but it looks beautiful. So let's do some swatches. I'm gonna pick up both of the shades on my finger and see what they look like on the back of my hand. So this is the hot pink, this is the purple, and they look beautiful. Okay, they sheer out nicely. They're not quite as scary once you actually put them on. And when I use a brush, they won't look quite as scary either. So I think I'm just gonna kind of swirl the two of them together and just kind of go in. So I'm gonna go in with the other side of this Dibs brush and kind of go into both. Wow. Okay, maybe a little, there we go. That's really pretty. Okay, very soft. It is pigmented, so you kind of have to be careful, but very pretty. I like that. All right, also from Dibs Beauty, I did pick up the highlighter stick. This is for the face and body. This is in the shade High Road, and it came with this brush right here to use, I'm assuming on the body, probably not on the face, but look at this thing. This is ginormous. This reminds me of what the Milk Makeup Bronzer used to look like before they shrunk it down and dropped the price by like, what, $2? Or did they increase it? I can't remember. But let's do a little swatch and see what the shade is going to look like. I think this was the lightest one that they had. Again, it was kind of hard to tell online, but very pretty, very reflective. It's not a transparent base, but I'm also not going to go in that heavy-handed on my face either. So we're just going to go ahead and try this. I think I'm just going to pick it up with my finger. This does feel very creamy, and I'm just going to kind of pat this over top on the high point of my skin. Yeah, that looks pretty. That looks really pretty. I will try this probably like on my collarbones and stuff. I'm not big for like a body highlight. It's just, it's not my journey. It's not my thing. But, you know, this was the only highlighter I could find on the website. So kind of is what it is, but that is really pretty. I do like the way that that looks, and even though it doesn't have a transparent base, you still can't see it when I look straight ahead. It's not leaving a stripe. It is melting into the skin very nicely. It's very reflective. Okay, I like this. So far, I am really enjoying everything that I'm trying from Dibs. It really makes me want to try more from the brand. I know they have eyeshadows, and I think they had a couple of other things. So maybe I'll pick those up, try them out as well. Y'all let me know if y'all want to see that. If there's any other brands that you want to see, that you want me to try, I'm here for it. I'm definitely into it. But let me go ahead and throw on my brows, and then we're gonna play with a new eyeshadow palette. All right, so my brows are on. I did throw on a lip and prime my eyes as well, but let's move on to eyes. So I have the What's Up Beauty Dragon Eye Palette. I am so excited about this. I have wanted this since it first came out last year, and every time I went to get it, I missed it. It sold out, I was too late. So this time when they restocked it, I set an alarm. I was on the website before it even launched, and I was ready to go. But look at how gorgeous that packaging is. And the color story on the inside, while it is a very simple neutral look, it is stunning. This is even more beautiful in person than it is in the pictures. And over here, we have all of these mauves and purples. You know I'm gonna play with those. So I'm excited about this. This was a birthday present to me from me. It was for me. It's not a new palette, it's not a new launch, but this is something I really wanted. So it was something that I picked up for me, and I thought it would be perfect to use in today's Get Ready With Me video. So it is what it is, but I'm gonna go ahead and, like I said, I wanna play with these shades over here. So I'm gonna start with this shade right here, which is called Spikes. And I'm gonna pick that up with a Singe Beauty EO3 brush. And I'm just going to pop this into my crease, build up my depth, and throw a little bit of shape into my eye. Oh, this palette is so beautiful. I'm so excited to finally have this in my collection and be able to play with it. I feel like this palette has been really hyped up. Everybody has spoken so highly of it. I've seen some beautiful looks with it, and I've really wanted to try it, and I finally have. This is actually my first time I've ever tried any eyeshadows from What's Up Beauty. The other two palettes, they're beautiful. They just didn't speak to me in the same way that this one did, and I'm a sucker for packaging 100%, and that was probably 60% of the reason why I wanted the palette. But I also absolutely, I'm sorry if you can hear my son screaming at his video game. He's 15. What do you expect? Anyways, I completely lost my train of thought, but I know the color story isn't like the most exciting in the world, but it does have my purples in it that I love. And like I said, it is so much prettier in person than it is in the pictures. And I gasped when I opened up this palette because it's so beautiful. All right, so that first shade is down. It does look really, really pretty. I will say this was not the easiest formula to work with. It didn't like blend out on its own, and it wasn't completely effortless. It wasn't hard to blend out. Like, it didn't patch, it didn't skip, I didn't have any fallout, but it's also not the most user-friendly either. Obviously, that's based off of one shadow. It could be the base, it could be me, it could be a lot of things, but I just kind of want to throw that out there. But let's carry on. I want to go in with this shade right here called Powerful. So I'm going to go ahead and pick that up with a Singe Beauty EO2 brush, and I'm going to pop this into my outer corner, and I think I'm probably going to bring that down onto my lower lash line as well. Alright, so with the Singe Beauty EO5 brush, I'm going to go into this shade right here called Smoke, and I'm just going to build up a little bit more depth into my outer corner, bring this back down onto my lower lash line as well, but I'm just going to keep everything right out here in that corner, keep it nice and tight, give a nice smoky look. Alright, so my eyes are primed with my NYX Glitter Primer. Let's go ahead and pop some shimmer on this lid. So we've got some options, but you know what? This shade right here called Magic really caught my eye when I opened it. It has this really beautiful shift to it. I don't know if you're going to be able to see it on camera, but it's like a purple to a green. I can't really describe it 100%, but anyways, I'm going to go ahead and pick that up on my finger right here. I'm going to pop this all over my lid. Look at how beautiful that is. Oh, I love a good shimmer shade. It doesn't have to have a flip to it. It doesn't have to have any kind of iridescence or anything like that. I just love a good shimmer shade that is smooth. It goes on nicely. It doesn't crease. And this one is beautiful. I love it. Alright, so I'm going to pick up a little bit of the shade Monster, and I'm going to pop this right here where that shimmer and that matte shade meet to give me a nice blend. Yeah, beautiful. So for my inner corner, I'm going to go in with this shade right here called Fly. This is a Singe Beauty EO1 brush. This is absolutely perfect for the inner corner. I'm going to spray it with a little bit of Matte Fix Plus, and we're just going to kind of pop this in here, giving a little bit of brightness in there. Beautiful. And that is going to complete this look. I absolutely love it. This is beautiful. I'm really enjoying all the products that I played with. The eyes are stunning. This is a very me look, and I'm so excited to be wearing this for the rest of my day. But I hope y'all enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoyed spending your time with me as much as I did with you. Cheers to 39, my last year in my 30s. Hopefully by the time you're seeing this, I will be nose deep into a book, maybe out to dinner, having some dessert, maybe a cocktail, who knows, but that is going to complete this video. And as usual, I want to thank you all so much for watching my video and spending your time with me. It truly does mean so much to me. And if you like this video, make sure you give it a big thumbs up before you leave. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and click on that notification bell so that you can be notified of all my future posts here on my channel. I do post quite a few videos every single week, and I wouldn't want you to miss one. But until my next video, have a good one. Bye.